Andy, welcome to the show. Good to see you. I'm glad you could make it in.
Thank you.
I got to say, some people are a little worried about the president's speech yesterday on cutting taxes. Okay, he wants a lower corporate tax rate. That will be stimulative. I got that. But he's talking about a middle-class tax cut. That doesn't sound to me like we're just going to get a flood of money from individuals and small businesses going into our economy. Doesn't look right to me. Doesn't look like it's stimulative enough.
Well, number one, he wants to cut the corporate tax rate, as you said.
Yeah.
We're like at 39%. He wants to take it to 15%. He wants to do a middle-class and working-class tax cut, which could involve just increasing the standard deduction. But he also wants to bring back money that's being kept overseas, that $2.6 trillion, which could have a huge effect.
Is he listening to Senator Schumer, who says, yeah, cut taxes, but not for the 1%. That's where the stimulus comes in. Is President Trump playing politics, nudging up towards Senator Schumer to get some kind of tax deal, but it does not include money for the 1%?
Well, I sure hope not, but I think he was scared and the public was scared. I was scared by what happened with health care reform. You may have to work with the Democrats to get something done if Republicans don't get on the team, and I understand that. I wish we could do what Reagan did back in '86, what Art Laffer and Reagan did. I know the president wants to do that.
Yeah.
We'll have to see whether we can get Congress on board.
It doesn't look to me like he's going to get a stimulus tax cut through. Brian, that's my opinion.
Well, we said that last week. I think he is, but I do think Congress is listening to Chuck Schumer, and they're saying we don't want to run against accusations that we're for the rich, and so we're going to do something much smaller than we promised.
But he did say yesterday in that speech, he said, let's take away all of those loopholes. He said, look, I don't like it because I'm one of the rich. And other people in the audience, he was trying desperately to say this is not a tax break for the rich. He never got into what loopholes, but I thought it was at least
look, I'll throw this
start.
out. You don't stimulate the economy unless you give a tax cut to the rich. Like it or not, you don't do that.
That's what Jamie Dimon says in a new op-ed. He's saying that message, what you just said, is in the Middle East. They're doing it in Latin America. They're doing it in Asia. Pro-growth tax cuts. Why isn't the U.S. doing it? By the way, our companies are getting acquired by foreign competitors because it's so
Everybody stay in place, please.